Good morning, everyone. As Jacob is returning home after 20 years in the house of Laban, he discovers that his brother Esav is heading towards him with 400 soldiers to kill him. And he turns to God in prayer, and he says the most beautiful words. He says, God, katonti mikol chasadim. I feel so small. I feel inadequate. I feel overwhelmed by all the blessings, all the kindness, all the goodness that you have already bestowed upon me. I crossed this Jordan River with my walking stick, and now look at me. I have a family, children, great wealth that I've accumulated. But I feel small to even ask for another blessing of protection. But God, help me, save me from the hands of my brother Esav. And here we have the deepest expression of gratitude, where we feel, God, you've already given me so much. How can I even ask for more? In last week's Torah portion, when Leah had her fourth child, Judah, she named him Yehudah, the name that we collectively as Jews are called Yehudim. And Rashi explains, why did she wait for her fourth child to thank God? Why didn't she thank God for her first, her second, and her third? And Rashi gives a beautiful interpretation, and Rashi says that Leah knew that Jacob was going to have 12 sons, the 12 tribes of Israel. And she knew that Jacob had 4 wives, which means that each wife would have 3 of his children. When she had her fourth child, she said, I have now received more than my fair share in life. I've received more than my portion, and therefore I feel grateful and deep gratitude to God. In life, we could either feel entitled to everything we have, and then we're unhappy, we're just unsatisfied because we feel we didn't get as much as we deserve, or we could feel we've received more than we deserve, and therefore we're always in a state of gratitude. In life, we could look at what we have and say, I deserve it. Or we can say, I don't deserve this. Why do I deserve this blessing more than someone else? Indeed, ask yourself a simple question. What did you do to deserve to be born? The very gift of life that you're experiencing right now, you did nothing to deserve it. It was a complete gift to you. And therefore, always feel grateful for every moment of life. I was once talking to a woman. She told me that her husband had this habit of dropping his socks on the floor. And she would always say to him, could you put it in the hamper, put it in the washing machine? Why do I have to pick up your socks? But he kept on doing the same thing over and over again. And then one day when he was at work, she saw his socks on the floor, and she shifted her mindset and her attitude. And as she bent down to pick up the socks, she said, thank God I have a husband. And thank God he has legs. And thank God we own socks. And as she walked to the washing machine and put it into the washing machine, she said, and thank God we own a washing machine. Every single situation in life, you could either look at the problem or you could look at the backdrop to that problem and say, thank God I even have a husband. Thank God I even have a child. Yes, I may have aggravation, I may have a challenge, I may have a struggle, but there are many people who don't have children, or don't have spouses, or don't have whatever it is that's aggravating me. And so instead of focusing on what I don't have, focus on what you do have. And like Yaakov in this week's Torah portion, count your blessings and say, I feel overwhelmed by all of God's goodness and kindness to me. Have a wonderful day.